What's up everybody, it is Daydreamz. Welcome back to a brand new video and happy 4th of July to everybody here in the USA. There was a lot of fireworks going on outside, rightfully so, so I was not able to record until 4 a.m. right now. It's 4 a.m. Got some crazy neighbors around here, but anyways, today is Fix Your Lair Mondays. Every Sunday night you guys can send me pictures of your lairs in your castle. And anyone can send them. You can tell your friends. I'll fix their lairs. I'll take a look at everybody's lairs that they're using. And you know, all lairs are different, so send me as much information as you can. Castle level. Send me pictures of your equipment and skill setup. Those are the three things that I really need, so that way I can adjust your numbers. So that way you're taking advantage of what your skill set and what your equipment setup has to offer. So guys, let's go ahead and get right into this. So everybody sent me some stuff on Twitter. I'm hoping that we have a big range of castle levels to work with. Hopefully it's not just all level 30s and 26 plus. Hopefully we got some smaller stuff too. So let's go ahead and refresh it because there's still some coming in, and we will get right into this. So the first one looks like we have a 27 castle. This is Dane Dennis. He sent 3 photos. He's a 27 castle in Kingdom 587. He only has T9 tower and strike archers unlocked, so that changes things a little. So he's not going to have the T9 archer, he's not going to have the T9 halberdier, which is huge. Bro, you should have got the T9 halberdier before you got those T9 siege tower, but that's okay. And then the T9 archer also help on resource tiles especially. But let's go ahead and see what he's working with here. So looks like he's rocking 30k siege tower up front. That's the first thing I would change. And then he's got 35k. So right now, bro, you've got 65,000. Over half your lair right now is defensive units, so we're gonna have to switch that up a little bit. And then this one looks a little different. He's got the 25k archers. Okay, so here's, okay, that wasn't his lair. That's just like troops or something. I don't think that's his lair, because that might be like his, okay, I see what this is. This is his defensive lair and offensive lair. I'm glad I noticed this. So it doesn't look quite as bad now. This is his defensive lair, and I actually like it a lot. It looks really good. I would also mix in some T9 strike archer. For some reason they do pretty good on defense just because they're the higher tier unit and they help out a little bit. Once you get the T9 archer, you can mix like maybe 10k eagle archer and 5k T9 strike archer. And then this T7 guard. That's the best part of this, is right there is the 35k T7 guard. 30k siege tower. I wouldn't change a bit until you unlock the rest of your T9, and then you can put a little bit of strike archer and a few less royal knight in there, and you can put a few more T9 archer and a little less T8 archer. But other than that, I love the guard. I love the siege tower. Looking good. So his offensive lair, he's got the 25k strike archer, the 10k siege tower, and the 10k pikeman, 5k heavy crossbow, and then he's got 25k heavy trebuchet, and then some pikemen, some T7 guard. First thing I would do is I'd put 15k T7 guard. If this is your castle hitting lair, it doesn't look too bad. The one thing I would change though is I would go ahead and put a little bit more strike archer in there. So maybe go ahead and put, like, let's say 20,000 heavy trebuchet and 30,000 strike archer. The strike archer are really good, especially at 27 castle. They're really high powered, and on resource tiles, don't send those siege tower. If you're like trying to win kill events, the siege tower, they're just too slow. If it's a close skill hit or something, the siege tower are great, but it looks like you have a prestige 5 castle on your team, so that's really good. I'm a little bit jealous, and he's the king of your kingdom, so it looks like you've got some good support, bro, so you should be able to grow really, really fast. But if this is a tile hit, what I would do is I would take away those siege tower and just put those straight into strike archer, and then add more heavy crossbow and add in some eagle archer, and then you'll be really good. It's going to be really nice when you get those T9 halberdier, because you can cycle them out with those heavy pikemen and put about 20k halberdier in there, and then just, you know, cycle out some of the other stuff like the heavy trebuchet. You don't need those on tile hits, to cycle those out, and you can take out those the siege tower. They're good on offense for like a front line. They're basically like a weaker berserker, and they do have a purpose. I haven't figured out exactly like the best way to use them, but they do serve a purpose, so it's good to mix them in there. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next person. So it looks like we got a level 30 layer. He just went to prestige 2 today. Clash of Kings Pimp. I love the name. So let's get right into it. So he's got 15k Berserker. He's got 15k Divine Knight. That's the first mistake I've seen so far, is he needs a little more Divine Knight in there. He's got 15k Marksman. Looks like he's got 21k Trebuchet, 10k Halberdier, 6k Strike Archer, and 7k Windless Man. Now I'm assuming this is without his March boost, so it's going to be a little bit less troops, but with a March boost especially, okay, this is one thing you want to do, is just go ahead and like cut those Eagle Archers completely out. You got T10 now. There's absolutely no reason to have Eagle Archer, and you can keep the T7 guard in there, but maybe only put like 1,000 T8 of each kind in your lair. There's no need to have any more than 1,000 of each, because they're just basically there to take some of like the easy kills. Like when you're attacking something and you're taking losses, then you'll lose the T8 archer instead of the T10 archer, because you know the lower tier typically die first. But besides that, bro, I would go ahead and cut those T8 Royal Knights down to 1,000 to 2,000, something like that, and add more of the T10. And then you want to find a way to improve some more Strike Archer. I don't know what your skills are in. If they're in Siege, then the lair looks pretty good, except if it's in Cavalry, you want to put more Strike Archer in there. The Halberdier looked pretty good. I like the number there. This is apparently without a March boost, or without, I know you don't got your drill grounds up yet, but 112k. If you can put a 25% March boost on there, I would keep it the same, except I would just add 5k more Berserker. I would add about 20k more Divine Knight, and about 10k of these Strike Archer. And then these Marksmen, I don't use many Marksmen on offensive attacks, man. They're better on defense, but you can cut that down to like 7 or 8,000, and then you can add them to some of your better troops. So the troops that I get the most benefit out of as far as like attacking and kills are the Divine Knight, the heavy Trebuchet, and the Strike Archer. And then the Halberdier do pretty good too. Everything else is either too far ranged, or it's just a defensive unit like the Berserker. So overall, it looks pretty good, bro. You got a pretty balanced lair. There's nothing wrong with it per se, but you definitely want more than the Divine Knight in there, because they're an awesome unit, especially when you learn how to use them. So that's how I would make it better, but it isn't bad. Both of these haven't been bad so far. They've been pretty good. So we've got, for tile hits, we've got James Sheard coming in here for tile hits. He's got 61k. It looks like he's working with a level 19 castle. I can't really look through there and see, but I do see T7 in there and T6, so I'm assuming it's a level 19 castle. So he's got Archer Guard, heavy crossbows, not too many, heavy cavalry. If this is for tile hits, you're doing good there. You have a lot of tile on there. 13k guard, 8k Templars, 7k pikemen, and he's got 5k trebuchet. With the pikemen, you can cut those down a little bit, because they're T5 in your level 19 castle. So when it comes to the pikemen at the level 19 range, you only want to put like maybe 2k of those pikemen in there, because they're not going to do much for you. I know they're a cavalry counter and they're good to have, but you'd be much better off if this is like a one hit kill. You'd be much better off putting in like some more cavalry archers if you have them, even more heavy crossbowmen. I would add like 5k more heavy crossbowmen. When you're at level 19, you basically want to use a lot of the T7, as many as you can. The T6 Knight look good. They work pretty good. The 8k, that's good. I would just cut this down to like 2k on the pikemen, and then maybe put that 5,000 extra into your trebuchet. Yeah, I'd put them into your heavy crossbowmen, and maybe like 2,000 into your trebuchet. But basically, with tile hits, bro, if you're trying to win kill events, if you've got 3 marches, since you're VIP 7, you're almost VIP 8, I'm assuming, I would just go ahead and split into 3 equal marches and just run that. Just don't put any rams or siege towers in. Well, you don't have a siege tower, but don't put any demolishers or rams in there, because they're too slow, unless you absolutely have to. Okay, so Carlos is asking, which T9 should I get first? Greetings from Venezuela. What is up, Venezuela? I would go ahead and grab the T9 Strike Archer first, because they get the bonus on resource tile hits, and they're good at castle hits as well, so they're the most well-rounded troop at T9. So I would go ahead and get those, then get the Halberdiers so that you got the front line, and then I would go ahead and get the Archer, because they will help you with the kill event and resource tiles. And then make sure you get those siege rams, or the siege towers, because they will help you with, you know, they will help you on defense. So At Long Kung is a 22 castle. He's got 12k archer, eagle archer, 10k knight, 14k treb, 9k, 10k guard, and then he's got 8k heavy crossbow. He's looking pretty good for a level 22 castle. The only thing I would switch up is I would knock those eagle archers down to like 8k, and then add like maybe I would knock those eagle archers down to about 8k, and then put about 15k guards in there. You want more T7 guard because they're your front line and you have plenty of them. I can tell there you have plenty of them. So I'd rock like double the guard you're rocking. And then if it's a tile hit, maybe knock those trebuchets down 5k and add some more cavalry archers. But if it's a, a kill event, just split the troops up. You still have plenty of T7 trebuchet you're not using. So if it's a tile hit, just split your T7 and up in half. And then if you have to fill in, add some of those cavalry shooters, because they still actually do good on resource tiles, even though they're a T5 troop when you're a 22. So that's how I would improve that, bro. So next we've got David Knighton. So he's a 25 castle. I hope you're getting close to 26, bro, because it'll make a big difference in this. So he's looking pretty good, actually. I can tell he watches a lot of my videos. It's a pretty balanced layer. I really wouldn't change much. Other than on resource tiles, maybe dump a few of these trebs off, and then just mix that. There's not really a lot to improve on there. You've got a lot of Royal Knight. I'd maybe add some more of the Royal Knight in there, but other than that, if you can, add some Royal Knight. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. So that's going to be it for everyone who sent in to get their layers improved, I think. Let's just keep looking through here. Let's keep looking through here to make sure that we're not missing anybody, because this is from 20 hours ago and the video is about 24 hours ago. Someone just sent in a attack. Good attack, bro. Let's see if we've got any more. So Castle 28, March size 95k. Okay, so I'm glad we kept looking down. So this is looking good so far. He's got 25k halberdier, 40k strike archer, 10k windless man. He's got, you're gonna need some more T7 guard in there, bro. Probably like 15k. But besides that, everything else looks great. So you're gonna have to take away maybe take away about 8k of these and like 3k of these, and then add some T7 guards in there. But besides that, everything looks great. And I love the strike archer in there. But one thing you do want to do is add some Royal Knights somewhere. You're gonna need probably like 5k Royal Knights. So cut down on these strike archers by like 10k. That's going to put you at 30. Knock down these by 5k. So that's going to add you 15,000 there. Add like 5,000 Royal Knight, and then some T7 guard. And you can even cut these eagle archers down to like 2,000 and just add some more of these windless man if you want like a perfect like attack layer. But besides that, everything else looks pretty good. I like it. I like what you're working with. And if you can use a march boost, then you can you can layer that out without changing your numbers. Just add more of the T7 guard and Royal Knight. So let's see if we've got anybody else. I think that's going to be it, because the rest of these are from a day before that. So guys, I hope this helped you. If your like castle level wasn't mentioned, like if you're level 16 castle, I do have videos for every castle level on the channel. Just go through my previous videos. There's over 100 of them, and you will find everything you need on this channel to become an expert at Clash of Kings. It's a pretty good game once you learn, all the nuances of the game. Let me show you what's going on here in Kingdom 440. So I found one of the enemies, and he's outside of his alliance. I'm not going to say who he is because I don't want it to get back to him, but we might be able to slip in an attack and a skill hit on one of the CUA members, and if it happens, I will definitely record it, and it will definitely be going up on the channel as soon as possible. Maybe I'll slip in a live stream and hit them before they can get the call, because that's the problem with live streams, guys, is a lot of this stuff I can't live stream because a lot of the enemies watch the channel. So that's where the dislikes come from, because most of you guys are pretty cool, and I don't get a lot of dislikes like a lot of channels do. There's not too many haters here in this community, which I do appreciate. Makes it a lot easier on me. But yeah, it's hard to stream everything when I've got the enemies watching the channel. But guys, make sure you tune back later on today. I'll be doing a video in 1545. Plus, I'm gonna be trying to do an Age of Empires video or an Agario video, something. I'm gonna be playing games all night long. So if you guys have any suggestions or you want to see anything, please ask me down below. And that's where the video ideas come from, is your comments. So I appreciate you guys for stopping back. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you guys later on tonight. Peace.
Goodbye, motherfucker!